Yo, what's up guys? I'm Dan. I'm back here with another craft brew review for you. So let's crack into this one. We've got one of my favorites, Lagunitas Super Cluster. A Citra Popped. Wow, I wish I could speak, guys. A Citra Hopped Mega Ale of intergalactic proportions. Try saying that 5 times. Anyways, we've got a bunch of Citra hops going in here, which are one of my favorites. I'll let you guys in on something before I even dive into this one. I went down to a tap room that I love, Seven Monks in Traverse City, and they had just tapped this. And I had never had it before, and I've had so many Lagunitas beers now. Lagunitas has grown to be one of my favorite breweries that is widely distributed across America now, and I think it's truly they're great. You can always point out that Lagunitas strain. There's something about that yeast strain they use that is just so familiar that you can just go, yes, that's Lagunitas. But anyways, I really love this beer because I had it when it was freshly tapped at Seven Monks tap room, and when I had it, I couldn't believe how good it was. It was so citrus forward, it was so crisp, it was so clean, it was so hoppy, it was everything I wanted and more. But I just had it again yesterday from the same tap room, and it tasted a little off, guys. I don't know how long it's been, maybe 2 weeks, not even, but it didn't taste quite the same. It just didn't pop with that Citra hops. It just seemed a little lackluster, you know. I mean, I could still taste that it was that Lagunitas yeast strain, and it was still tasty, but there was some citrus component that was just missing in it. So before we get into that story any further, I'm just actually just gonna leave it there, guys. That's enough. I loved it the first time. The second time, not as much, but it was still good. So we're gonna try it out of the can for a third time. And what we have, which I strongly dislike, is on the bottom 24282 and then a code, which if you're going to invest your time in just canning it and putting any kind of ink on the bottom, why not just put the date you canned it? I don't understand. I mean, why do this? But as far as I know, this is the 242nd day in the year. I don't know if the 8's any relevance. Is that August? That probably makes sense to me. I don't know if that 8 has any relevance actually, but the 242nd day would put us at the end of August or something like that. So today is the 12th of September. So this would put us at just under 2 weeks fresh, guys. I mean, does it get much better than that when you have a big distribution? That's pretty fresh. Only people who I know get it to me quicker are Old Nation, and that's right from Williamston, not too far, 3.5 hours downstate. Let's crack it. So I'm getting the typical Lagunitas strain, that grassy kind of, I don't know, tangerine-y, dirty, dank, citrusy smell to it. I mean, I would guess without cheating that it's probably Lagunitas. It's got a certain smell to it always. But let's give it a pour. I'm gonna go aggressive per usual because I'm not wasting any more time talking my mouth off. And I don't have the best lighting, guys. The sun's behind me. I couldn't sit outside again. Hot day in Michigan. Bees everywhere. So, let's go to this. We've got a pretty hazy little girl here, honestly. A hazy light yellow. Not quite the orange juice kind of thing going, but more towards the golden yellow look. With a nice, frothy, creamy head to it. Obviously, I poured it like a crazy bastard, so yeah, that didn't help, but I like that. So it's going down. Bubbles are dissipating pretty quick. Looks like it has good carbonation, lots of bubbles in there. Not rushing to the top, but we have quite a bit of carbonation going on. Let's go to the nose. Yeah, I'm getting that dankness again, that dank Lagunitas smell. It's not quite marijuana, but it's got that grassy THC, dirty dank smell to it, really. Yeah, it's just reminiscent of Lagunitas is what it is, and I'm definitely getting some citrus. I don't know if it's quite like grapefruit, none of that. I wouldn't say grapefruit, but I would say orange. Man, Orange, maybe like a small note of some kind of like pineapple in there, but nothing immense at all besides the orange. I get a lot of the orange or clementine kind of thing. Yeah, but again, just that dank Lagunitas yeast strain that's in there is what I'm getting. And beautiful lacing. We can't ever question Lagunitas on quality because I think they have one of the best quality and well-made beers there are. And she looks pretty good, guys. Let's dive in and not waste any more time talking. Cheers. It sucks, guys. As in, it sucks because the first time I had it, it was on draft. It was so fresh. And I thought this was fresh enough, but I don't know if the dating's wrong. I don't know what the deal is. But anyways, it doesn't taste like the first time I had it. The first time I had it, I would have given it like a 4.5 out of 5. It was unbelievable. The citrus was up front. I had the grapefruit. I had the orange. I had that crisp, citrusy Citra hop up front and that nice Lagunitas dank strain of yeast following with a nice bittering. And it was just crushable. But this, I'm getting a difference. I'm getting more close to the second time I drank it, which was yesterday, where I'm getting a more malt backbone and that citrus Citra hop quality is just faded. It's not there anymore. I don't know what happened. It's still good. It's still good. I shouldn't jump the gun like that. It's still good. It's just not what I had the first time it was freshly tapped. Which, can we really compare it to that? Because the first time it's freshly tapped is always the best. I still do get a hint of grapefruit, just a small hint, and a ton of orange mostly, not really much else. And what else I get is still that dank Lagunitas strain that's on there. That has that herbally, grassy quality to it that everybody, I think, knows. I bet everybody would agree on that. But yeah, guys, other than that, I'd say fresh, this is one of the best beers, honestly, like any beer. But this, if it was fresh, I'd rate this a 4. Almost 5. I'd go right under a 4.5 if it was fresh. What I had the first time, it was unbelievably delicious, guys. Unbelievable. The second time, I would probably go closer to a 4, and then today I'd probably go 3.8, to be honest. They're losing me a little bit, but it's just because it's not as crushable, and that citrus isn't quite as apparent in the beer. Other than that, Lagunitas never fails us, guys. They're awesome. They're everywhere now. They're affiliated with Shorts. I think they own like 30% of Shorts or some crazy number like that, who in turn is bigger with Heineken, so that's really them. But Lagunitas is truly one of my favorite. I'm kicking myself in 2017 that I went out to Santa Rosa in California and went to Russian River Brewing, which, hey, I got Pliny the Elder, which was great. Just missed on Pliny the Younger. Went in March. It came in February. But I didn't realize how close Lagunitas was to that. It was within like 20 minutes, literally, of where I was, and I didn't go there, and I'll always regret it, but that's going to be a goal to go back there, guys. Lagunitas is awesome. I love those guys. Don't get it twisted. This is pretty excellent, but I would say that there's something wrong with maybe the time period. I don't know if I'm off with the age of it, but something just seems off. It's just not as crisp and clean as the first time I had it. So we'll leave it there, guys. Lagunitas, we love you guys, and cheers to that. Craft Brew Dude, I'm over and out, and we will see you on the next one for all of you that are watching. Still not many of you, but we'll keep going.